Welcome to the youth message portion of the service. Happy Easter. Over the past few weeks, we have heard incredible and amazing stories told by those who saw the events leading up to the very first Easter. Today, our youth message also showcases something amazing and impossible. Do you find it difficult to believe what someone tells you when what they're telling you seems impossible? Yeah, me too. Well, today we're going to test your answer to that question. I can make this paperclip float in water. Do you believe me? Yeah, I can hear you all whispering, nope. How can a paperclip float when it's made out of metal? It's a solid, and science tells us that solids sink. So this is really hard to believe. Well, let's see if I can make the paperclip float. I'm first going to start this timer. Now, the timer has nothing to do with the paperclip floating in the water, but more to do with the fact that there was no funny business during the filming of this experiment. Next, I'm going to take this ordinary piece of paper towel and place it in the water, and I'm going to place the paperclip on top. Now all we have to do is wait. And there you have it. The paperclip is floating. It is amazing, and I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own two eyes. Have you ever heard someone say, "I have to see it to believe it"? Well, one of Jesus's disciples, he was famous for needing to see it to believe it. On the evening of the first Sunday after Jesus was crucified, his disciples, they were together in a room when suddenly Jesus appeared in the room with the disciples. It was really hard for the disciples to believe, but they saw him, and Jesus showed them the wounds in his hand and on his side, and well, they just knew it was him. One of the disciples, named Thomas, well, he was missing from the group, and when the disciples told Thomas what they had seen, he didn't believe them. Thomas had seen Jesus crucified and buried, so how could he be alive? Thomas said, "Unless I see the wounds in his side and put my finger in the holes where the nails were, I will not believe it." A week later, the disciples were together again, and this time, Thomas was among them. And again, Jesus came and he stood among the disciples. Jesus said to Thomas, "Put your finger here and see my hands. Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe." Well, Thomas, he fell on his knees and he answered, "Jesus, my Lord and my God." And Jesus said to him, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." You and I have not seen Jesus in this way with our own eyes. The question is, will we be a doubter, or will we be one of those who Jesus said were blessed because they believe even though they have not seen? Until next week, God remembers you, God hears your prayers, and God loves you very much.